Debonair. Okay.
I can't do it, man. No, last but definitely not least, is there a
Mhm.
better way to dating in the Black community?
As opposed to what, the social media?
I mean, yeah, you can add, you can factor in. I wasn't thinking about social media, but I was
So what
thinking
were
more
what,
so.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I was thinking more so like the problems in the black community, man, because I hear it from Black men and from Black women. Like their biggest problem is, for example, like the cheating, right? You know, I can't find a man that's faithful. Guys will tell me, oh, I can't find a woman that can't stop talking to her ex. Just stupid stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I'm trying. I wanted to ask like what's your opinion on that? Like, do you think that there is a better way to dating a Black, or do you think there's a problem in the Black community dating?
definitely, like we were just talking about, Black people with their traumas, those traumas come into your dating life. There's
Yeah,
definitely a need for improvement within the Black household and within starting with the mom and dad, starting with the people who are dating. There's most definitely a need for better. And I feel like we have a lot of emotional issues. I keep saying emotional issues. I know a lot of people always mental issues, but mental issues start with emotions. Like even when people talk about depression is not mental, depression is emotional. You know what I'm saying? It's sadness, sadness is an emotion. So I feel like as far as dating, first of all, everybody needs to stop dating and go to yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Stop dating and go heal yourselves. Heal apart. You know what I'm saying? But if you get together at some point, you guys have to heal, from the things. And I think a huge problem in every community, especially the Black household, is communication. And it's not so much that, because everybody's talking, but nobody's listening, nobody's understanding, and I had this problem because I didn't understand my husband, you know what I'm saying? Because what women do, women, when we want something from men, will do to men what we want back. But what I had to learn is what is good for you emotionally may not be good for that man.
yeah,
But that is the key to understanding. You know what I'm saying? To understanding, but to have that level of understanding, you have to understand self. So
yeah,
once we master self, we'll be able to come together. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And have a prosperous dating. But there is, and another thing too that is messing up the Black community is sex. This over sexualized. Number one,
it's a hookup
all of
culture. I'm telling you.
is that's why I'm like, this hookup culture. It's like, why do we, like, you have to have sex immediately? Oh well, what if we can't, what if you get it and the sex is not that good? When you love somebody, baby, the sex is gonna be good, rather he's little and she wide. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make it work. So it's just like, it's just overset. And then why does it have to be so many people? All of this, I'm not against polygamy, but why does it have to be so many people in the relationship?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm
yeah,
not against polygamy. At one time I considered it, but when you just really think about it, it's sometimes, and I'm not saying it's all people, but in some people, I feel like it's selfish to, I feel like it's selfish to have all of these needs, because
yeah,
somebody said, well, people are in polygamy relationships because not one person can fulfill all your needs. And I feel like it's selfish to need a whole bunch of people to fulfill your needs. Not every desire that I have to fulfill. I used to
yeah,
have there's, I don't want to go into the type of desires I used to have, but as I became self mastery, I realized that all those desires are not important. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you desire it doesn't mean you have to fulfill it. So I feel like it's a lot of things like self mastery, as far as understanding and communication, healing from your traumas, self control, self discipline. What are you even dating for? Why, ask yourself, why do you want to be in this relationships? Have you even thought about what monogamy is? Is monogamy something that you really even want to do? Because a lot of
yeah,
people feel like monogamy is something that we have to do because we've been brought up in a society like you have to be married, like that's the American dream. did God really want, you know what I'm saying? Is that something we have to do? Was this universe really set up for us to be like, do we have to be monogamy? Like, really consider what it is that you want. So once you self-master, I feel like the dating world would be better.
That's real. No, that's real. Yeah, no, definitely, getting help, getting mental help. That's number one. Learning how to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you covered a lot of good topics. I think also too, just getting rid of the just trying to get out, I should say, trying to get out of the hookup culture, man. Because I saw myself, not saw myself. I jumped myself in the game because I had that mentality. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna hate the player. I'm just gonna, I'm just going to join in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. And once I joined in it, I was just like, bro, what am I doing here, bro? I don't got time to be sitting here texting 5, 10, 15 different females. Like it got old quick. The minute I jumped in was the minute that I damn jumped out. I'm like, I don't see myself doing that. I've always been like that one woman type of guy. And even when I was dating a chick, she was bisexual. I liked her so much to the point where I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, we can bring other chicks in. And that I ended up shooting myself in the foot with that because the girls that we was messing with turned out to be girls that she messed with, like her exes. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just like,
oh
yeah, like just real stupid stuff, man. And when you're really feeling someone, you lose a lot of yourself just to please them. And I don't think you should do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say you give up the eye for us, but I don't think you should give up the eye for anything. I think it should just be about us. You shouldn't lose any part of yourself. I shouldn't lose any part of myself. You shouldn't stop doing any of your hobbies or anything like that. And I shouldn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we should be able to come together and figure something out. And all of that plays in a factor with, again, communication, what I talked about earlier, being able to communicate with each other, talk about the things that you like and don't like, go from there, seeing what you're seeing, common hobbies, common, interests is, whatever it is. Just stuff like that. But I definitely think that Black people need to learn how to date more with a purpose, like something we talked about in the first question. Like, definitely date more with a purpose. Definitely date more with a purpose. Nowadays is more so it's just all hookup culture. I've had girls when I was in college, right? I'll shoot my shot at a chick and I'll be like, hey, my name is Dev, I love to take you out to get to know you, this, that, third, I love to take you on a date this weekend. And she responds, she like a date. And I'm like, yeah, a date. She's like, no, we can get a bottle and smoke some weed and chill. And I'm like, all right, we can do that too, I guess. But in my mind, I was so, I know it was crazy. I was not expecting that. I'm like, damn, I wasn't. I
wouldn't. I understand if that's your vibe, because sometimes people don't want to be, But if somebody was offering a date, I'd take the date.
Yeah. She said straight up. She was like, "No, we can get a bottle and smoke." I'm like,
well, she was all right.
Yeah, I was there exactly. I was confused. I was confused as hell because I grew up, like I said, I grew up. My mom was a single parent, so majority of my relationship and dating advice I got from my mom. So I would ask my mom, like, hey, yo, what should I do about this? What I'm gonna do about that? And then my mom, old school, she born in the 70s, so she'd be like, oh, get her a card and some flowers. I would never forget the first time I bought a girl a card and some flowers, and she looked at it like, and I felt so stupid, man. I was like,
I wish. That is so beautiful. I wish there was more mamas like your mama giving who gave gay men advice like that. I wish there was more.
I couldn't do it. I had to. I was so embarrassed, man. I would never forget the first time I bought a girl a card and some flowers and some chocolate and stuff like that. She gave me like the nastiest, mean, like the stank face. She's like, what the hell I'm gonna do with this? I'm like, I don't know. Like, that's my mom said that's what y'all like, so that's what I got. Like,
you should have got her some Henny or something. Maybe that would have been a little better. Maybe some sticks, some I don't know what y'all call the little tobacco products out there, but I don't know, something to roll up with. Maybe she'd have liked it better. That'd be romantic.
I got majority of my relationship advice I got from my mom. It wasn't until I became like 20, like late teens, I started listening to like other guys and started listening to my uncles and all this, that, and the third and stuff like that. And even when I started going through, when I started going through my damn whole phases, I was like, the minute I jumped in was around close, maybe the same time I jumped out. I was like, bro, I can't do this anymore, bro. Like, I can't keep doing it, man. I was so paranoid of, again, like I said, of getting someone pregnant, getting the wrong girl pregnant. You know what I'm saying, catching the STD. All those things was just like playing in my mind, man. So the minute I jumped in, the same minute I jumped out, I'm like, yeah, let me get up out of here, man. I couldn't do it. But college didn't help. College made it worse because you're around other people that's around the same age as you that all they want to do is just smoke, drink, and have sex with each other and stuff like that. And it just made it worse. But definitely learning how to date with a purpose, understanding that this is someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with. This is just not no, oh, okay, this she know how to ride real good, or he got good strokes or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It should be more than that. And a lot of people end up, yeah, no, for real. Like, a lot of people end up being in a relationship with the person that they're lusting over, and not the person that they're in love with. You know what I'm saying? And now you're in what they like to call a situationship. Now you're in a situationship instead of a relationship, and that's gonna be the downfall. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen every single time. You know, so yeah.
I definitely agree. You know, I'm like that. I could be better. You know, but
the finish line, I ran past it. So egotistic, so cocky, so conceited, cause I'm better than your average. I'm mad sick when I spit that shit. When I spit that flow, she gon' want to catch my drift. Soon as a nigga get some money, they try to spit on it. They ain't put it on this bottle, so they can't sip on this. Don't you try to boost me up, don't try to get on, bitch. Cause I'ma act like I don't know you, nigga, that's real shit.